Today we're going to be discussing body fat percentages and looking at realistic examples with different people, including Conor McGregor, Steve Cook, Jeff Nippard, and many more, including, of course, yours truly. To make this as realistic as possible, I've only chosen people who have documented the body fat percentages using a Dexa scan, which is supposed to be the most accurate method out there. So what a Dexa scan does, it uses X-ray consisting of two different beams. One is a higher energy, which gets absorbed by bones and soft tissue, and the lower intensity one gets only absorbed by soft tissue, which means muscle and fat. So before we start digging in, don't forget to click the notification bell next to the subscribe button, and also click the subscribe button to keep up with all of my videos that are coming. So do that, you will not regret it. So the first guy on the list is gonna be Conor McGregor. Love this guy. He's Irish MMA fighter, and he looked like this at the time of the Dexa scan, and as you can see, he does look lean, he does look very athletic. So Conor actually came to 7% body fat, which is extremely lean, and I would have guessed like 10% body fat, but apparently I'm wrong. Now let's talk about one of the most shredded people that I've ever seen. His name is Alberto Nunez, and he took a Dexa scan recently. This is the closest that you can possibly look to a Dragon Ball Z character. I threw that in there just to prove that Goku is in fact natty. So before the Dexa scan, he did a little bit of a posing update to show people how he looks like, and this guy is insane. He looks like a human roadmap. He's got veins absolutely everywhere. Even his ass looks like a washboard. So if Conor McGregor was 7% body fat, this guy must be like 0.5%, right? Wrong, he actually came to 6.2% body fat.
To have only 10 pounds of fat and 148 pounds of lean is why you have only 6.2%.
Apparently he's only got 0.8% less body fat than Conor McGregor, which is crazy when you look at the visual comparison. The difference is astonishing. But anyways, let's look at more examples. Next up is Mischa Janiec, a vegan bodybuilder and considered by many to have one of the best physiques on YouTube.
We have the 5.7, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He got 5.7% body fat, and this footage is shown the day after the Dexa scan. He is obviously in fantastic shape, very lean. But when you compare Mischa to Alberto, you would have guessed that Alberto is actually leaner. And also there are other things that we can't really know, like lighting and pump. So let's just accept these results for now. So next up is gonna be Rob Lipsett, fellow YouTuber from Ireland. This guy has a really great physique. So what was his result?
I came in at 5.8% body fat.
I mean, Rob has a fantastic physique, but he scored lower than Alberto Nunez and the same as Mischa. And Rob Lipsett actually said that he thinks that he is actually higher than what he tested, which I agree with.
I would give myself personally about 8%.
He didn't film himself shirtless that day, but he took a picture and posted it to Instagram with, of course, half 90 lighting and probably a little sneaky increase in contrast. Yes, we're all guilty of that. But this is really crazy because Dexa is supposed to be the most accurate, test out there, and comparing Rob with Mischa and Alberto, you can clearly see that they are not the same body fat percentage. And since both Rob Lipsett and Conor McGregor are from Ireland, I'm starting to think that these machines are kind of racist and favor the Irish more than everyone else. Next up is Steve Cook, professional men's physique competitor, and he got a Dexa scan in his off season. Steve Cook looks extremely shredded most of the time, so I'm surprised he took a Dexa scan when he was in the off season, and his results came to 11.5%. And unfortunately, like many other physique competitors and bodybuilders, it's very hard to find footage of them shirtless when they're not stage ready. Come on guys, it's okay. It's fine to show some love handle action sometimes. Anyways, I did my detective work and I managed to find a picture of him, or two pictures actually, from the same week of the Dexa scan, and these two are it. Obviously he's gonna choose the best angles and lighting, but yeah, as you can see at 11.5% body fat, he still maintains visible abs and vascular arms. Okay guys, get ready. Jamie Alderton is our next case study. He actually did two Dexa scans, one before his contest prep and one right before his contest, I believe. As you can see here on the left, he tested at 15% body fat, and on the right you can see the end result after all his hard work. He got to an astonishing low level of
10.8% body fat.
So you're telling me that Jamie Alderton is 11% body fat, but look at the pictures that he took when he was contest ready. He looks absolutely insane, extremely dry, deep cuts. This does not make any sense. Another fellow YouTuber, his name is Nippard. As you can see, he has a very full, complete looking physique. And as you can see here in the footage taken the same day of the test, he's definitely carrying more fat than some of the other examples that I've shown. But nevertheless, he took the test and it came to
8.4, which is a lot leaner than I expected it to be.
To me, 8.2% seems a little bit low for him, especially when you're comparing him to Jamie Alderton. Next up, Kinobody is another YouTuber that did a Dexa scan recently, and he is in great shape, but as you can see in this footage, I would have guessed 10 to 12% body fat, to be honest. So let's see what he got.
It's an amazing 8.1%.
8.1%.
Wow.
8.1, wow, that's great.
So this is another example that does not make sense because he is clearly not leaner than Jamie Alderton, yet he scored 3% lower. So it's now the moment that you've been waiting for, my turn to do the Dexa scan. I've never done a Dexa scan before, this is my first time. So as you can see, I just did a little physique update right after I did a huge burger challenge, so I was a little bit bloated, but you can see more or less how I'm looking. Before getting scanned, I would have guessed that I'm about 14% body fat. Okay, you guys ready? Drum roll.
This is total body fat percentage.
Okay, 17%.
Yeah.
It's okay.